What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be using my NBA 2K14 God Squad in NBA 2K19. So we've done this for 2K13, 2K15, 2K17, and I may or may not have done it in 2K18. But yeah, I barely ever played 2K16, so I didn't really have a God Squad in that game. But yeah, so anyway, these were the players that I ran. So at the point guard position, I used to run with 1991 MJ. So there was a lot of Michael Jordan cards, and to be honest, when the duplication glitch was in the game, I used like 4 MJs on my team. I'm not gonna lie, I used 2 MJs in my starting lineup, 2 on the bench, and then in the fourth quarter, I'd run MJs 1 through 4 and HAKEEM at the 5. But yeah, that's the way I played back then. But the Michael Jordan in 2K14 was a gold card, and there was like 2 Michael Jordans. There was a less athletic one with a decent 3-ball, which is the 95 and 96 one, or there was the ultra athletic, unbelievable dunking Jordan, who had a mid-range shot but no 3-ball at all, and that was the one that I kind of preferred. There was no like out and out unreal Jordan like there is this year that can do everything. Then to 2, we had Diamond Kobe Bryant. We got Diamond Kobe Bryant by a locker code during All-Star Weekend. They did like a stream, Ronnie and LD2K, and they gave out the code, and the code was All-Star Diamond Kobe. And like most people that listened to the stream thought it was All-Star.Kobe. So hardly anyone got this because nearly everyone typed in the wrong code. And if you guys were around back in the day, you remember that. At the 3, we have got LeBron James. I just used regular LeBron James because his 99 overall was almost as good as his diamond back then. And he also had an emerald card from Cleveland Cavaliers, which, if you guys remember that at all, they didn't put him in packs for like the first 3 hours, and Cash Nasty spent hundreds of dollars trying to open packs for him, and he just wasn't in them. Then we had Kevin Durant, the Diamond Durant. Basically, this code got leaked about 6 times. I'm not even kidding. It was like every Kevin Durant nickname was a code for him. I think initially it was like Pink, it was like Diamond Durantula or KD Durantula, and then it was like the Second Coming. There was a load of like nicknames of Kevin Durant, and they were all the codes, and it just kept getting leaked because people were just guessing them. It was before the codes were like really long things like random letters and numbers. HAKEEM OLAJUWON at the 5, 98 overall center was who almost everyone used that year. Then off the bench we had Derrick Rose, who we got for completing Road to the Playoffs. Derrick Rose was a really nice card back then. Smaller guards were a little bit more usable. This guy just dunked on everybody. And also the fact is that there wasn't limitless range and there wasn't people pulling from everywhere. Thank 2K16 Steph Curry for limitless range being introduced. Then we had James Harden at the 2. We had his Sapphire card. His Sapphire card was, you got him from completing a challenge. And the challenge was really easy. Like, you won like 4 games using a couple of Rockets players. And the games were really easy. And it gave you an 86 overall James Harden. And you might have thought like, oh, 86 overall wasn't the biggest thing in the world, wasn't great, but this James Harden did not miss. Like, I'm not even kidding. He didn't miss. He had like one of those badges. I can't remember what was it. There was a badge in the game where it made them like unpredictable. It made them like randomly start missing shots. But it just didn't make a difference for James Harden. He just didn't miss. Then we had Scottie Pippen Sapphire, who we got for completing a challenge. It was win 5 games in a row. And back then, I thought that was so hard to do. I was so chuffed when I managed to do that. Nowadays, that challenge would be completed in like an hour. We had Josh Smith before. Josh Smith was like an 87 overall, but he could do everything. He could dunk, he could shoot the 3 a little bit, he could shoot the mid-range, he could defend. And he was actually the 2nd highest rated power forward in NBA 2K. Sorry, no, he was the highest rated power forward in 2K14. Then at the 5, we had David Robinson. David Robinson was just kind of an out-and-out post player. I preferred his animations to someone like a Will Chamberlain, which is why I used them. And HAKEEM and David Robinson were kind of my go-to centers in that game. Then we had Steph Curry, his Ruby card. I think, was his Ruby card? I can't even remember if it was a locker code or if it was a really easy challenge. I think it was a really easy challenge because I think Iguodala and Drummond's Ruby cards were locker codes that year. But yeah, a really easy challenge for Steph Curry, who was just broken in that game with his jump shot. Way better in PS3 2K14, but still great in 2K14 next gen. Then we had Melo. Melo's release was glitchy back then, and everyone used some version of Melo. I just used his gold. His diamond would have definitely been my starting 5. Then we had Paul George, who was 6'10" in the game back then. So he was a 6'10" small forward who could shoot the ball, could defend, and was just an absolute god in game. I'm pretty sure he was 6'10". It was either 2K14 or 13 that he was 6'10". But anyway, yeah, that was the team that we were running with. Other notable players from NBA 2K14 that were great were the Sapphire Allen Iverson that you got for winning 5 games in a row, which was unreal. There was no Yao Mings back then. I think who else? There was all the versions of Michael Jordan were great. Larry Bird wasn't up to much. Sidney Moncrief was good. Terry Cummings was another beast in that game. Terry Cummings was a god. Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah was incredible in 2K14. I'm trying to think who else was like really notable. Dwayne Wade was good. Obviously Steph. I can't even think of any more. Like, and then if you're looking at bronzes, it was Kyle Korver and JJ Redick were the gods. But so not Kyle Korver and Redick, Korver and Gerald Green. But anyway, yeah, that is the team. Now let's get on to the game. Okay, so we're playing against Steph, Kawhi, Scottie, Dirk, and Davis. Not a great team, but not an awful team. Actually, yeah, it is a pretty bad team. I'm not gonna lie, it is a fairly bad team. Got him. Green, good shot, KD. Where was that in the all leaners gameplay yesterday? He couldn't buy a bucket. 2K17 was the year of giving centers 3-pointers for no reason. And like, they didn't even go overboard with it in 2K17. Like, HAKEEM had like an 80-something shot 3. Like, you didn't see centers with like 90+ shot 3s until 2K19, realistically. I'm pretty sure HAKEEM's best card had like an 80-something shot 3 last year. Green light, good shot. My 2K19's gotten ridiculous with the overpower cards, but I'm okay with that. Like, I think it's fun to use these cards. Like, obviously it's not realistic, but my team has never been about realism. It's about fantasy, like, why not? It's a video game. Like, we all, like, as much as we like to complain, how many of us used to run around, create a player, create ourselves in game, and give ourselves 99 everything and shoot every shot with ourselves? So I know for a fact I did, and I know for a fact a lot of people, a lot of you guys probably did as well. So like, for me anyway, I just think it's equally as fun running around with just these demigods. It's a little bit annoying playing defense, but sure, look. Offense is a little bit more fun. Wide open. Good shot, Jordan. Let's go. This is game over already. Yeah, that was over very quickly. Alright, so we're playing against, still not a great squad. We should be alright. Worry about having to come back again. It's getting too stressful nowadays. I'm digging myself massive holes in games now and having to fight my way back. Back down. They're not guarding the fadeaway. That's good every time. Like, if you're ever coming up against a Chris Paul and Isaiah Thomas, anyone that's small, literally just put someone with a high post fadeaway at point guard and just do that every single time. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, yeah, they are usable, you just don't know how to use them. If you're coming up against anyone who's a competent player, they will score every single time on an undersized point guard. And there's no point trying to, like, until the game or 2K allows you to use undersized players without being at a huge advantage, there's no point doing it. There's no point complaining and trying to force it. Force using underage players, force playing a certain style if the game doesn't allow you to play it. Step through, easy for Kobe. I went a little bit overboard on post moves and attempting to score there, but went in anyway. Bang. Not the best release, but he hits it, or not the best shot to take, but he hits it anyway. Kick to the corner. Oh my god, they should have given it to Josh Smith one pass earlier. Hit the 3 anyway, so I'm not too bothered by it. Another open fadeaway. Good shot, Robinson. Let's go, he's killing it. Ooh, nice dunk, Derrick Rose. Let's go. We're doing fine. We are 10 ahead. Could be more, but 10 is still 10. Better than nothing. I don't understand with this guy's team why he hasn't been playing Pink Diamond Magic or Diamond Eddie Jones the whole game. Or Pink Diamond Antoine Jameson. Like, his bench is significantly better than his starters. Bang, green. Only 2 though, damn. Gotta stop telegraphing passes. That's one of the things I'm getting really bad for. I wasn't as bad at it for the start. I wasn't as bad for it at the start of the year, but I'm getting really bad at telegraphing what I'm gonna do. I can become really predictable with all my dribble moves and become really predictable with everything. Okay, LeBron, fake. Why is Kobe so wide open? Good cut, good dunk, HAKEEM, and nice lob by LeBron James. Good shot. Let's go, HAKEEM. Alright, we've pushed his lead out to a stage where it's pretty much over. Good job, Kobe. Let's push it. LeBron, stop. 3, green. I've never missed as many open shots in my life as I have in this game, and I'm still up by 16 points. So, like, I can't, I'm not too upset by that. Like, I'm literally missing full wide open shots with, like, 99 shooters. There we go, Kobe. Nice cut. Like, we are scoring with ease right now. Just struggling to get any stops. This guy's done a really good job in this press. Just like I say that, he throws the ball straight to me. The hologram, HAKEEM OLAJUWON. HAKEEM the hologram, OLAJUWON. That's the way he is in 2K. He's not the dream, he's the hologram. He gets dunked on more often than any player I've ever seen in this game. He cannot block a shot. Well, when I say that, obviously he blocks shots occasionally, but he gets jammed on so often. Wide open, Josh Smith for 3, green. He's got 13 points in this game. Harden to the basket. That is not a good shot by him, but it goes in anyway. I'll take it. Alright, it's just been a boring game of 2K. Leaner, good shot, D-Rose. I up 22 and we've been up big since like the first quarter. So in the end, HAKEEM OLAJUWON at 20. Josh Smith had 13. Kobe Bryant at 11. David Robinson at 11. I started with only +5. James Harden at 9. LeBron James at 8. Michael Jordan at 7. Derrick Rose at 6. Pippen at 5. KD at 3. And the last 3 didn't play. So anyway, that's the video. This was my NBA 2K14 God Squad in NBA 2K19. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.